Yo, what's good? What's up, man? I figured I'd jump on here early. I'm not in my office today. I'm in Vermont, a couple hours away. Came and hung out with my girlfriend and my stepson for the weekend. She just had surgery. She just joined, so what's good, Chelsea? I'm right next door to your house, in the parking lot. Can everybody hear me pretty good? I'm using my microphone today since I'm outside. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. If not, I'll just go inside the Merc and do tonight's live. So, what's up, Artem? Yo, what's good? King 81. Yeah, I need to go back down there soon. Real soon, man. You guys know I love Texas, man. Loud and clear. Awesome. What's up? I need to know how to pronounce your name, bro. Awesome. Well, the Marauder head, I did a YouTube video on that, and that's actually a center cap. Someone had custom made that for me. That's actually a center cap. I think those grills are hard to find. I've been trying to find a Marauder that's parting out, and I cannot find one. Art. All right, bet. Art. What up, San Fran? Where's everybody from that's in the live tonight so far? That's it's a good question. Thanks, bro. Yeah, the grill is sick, man. It makes me want to repaint the car and all types of stuff. Tara Tweed just jumped in here. She's actually one that made this grill for me. So Long Island, Georgia, what's good? Philly, Georgia, I haven't been to for a meet yet. Yeah, Marauder parts are hard to find, man. Hey, Tara. Jersey, Washington, D.C. You're gonna have to send me that page of the guy that makes the custom Marauder emblems on Facebook. Yeah, you're gonna have to send me that page. California's in here. Kind of early, so we're waiting for those guys to jump in. We have the TheBlackCarGuru coming in today. I have some questions for him. We're gonna talk about his brand, what he likes about the Panther platform, everything like that. So it's gonna be pretty cool. He's a big name, so it's kind of huge. I was able to get him on here today. Isaiah, I seen your message, Isaiah. I need to hit you back up. I do need to send you another magazine. I just have to go through them. I may have to send you a different issue for now, just so you have two. But I'll definitely send you one tomorrow. Yeah, I love the grill. It makes the car look so much different. I think it gave it some horsepower too. It's been driving a little bit faster. I don't know, the Marauder grill's gave it some horsepower. So excuse me, G's in here, so he should be joining soon. These are $11 a piece. I'm feeling well, man. Tired. Been helping my girlfriend who just had surgery all day, and with my stepson. So what's good, G?
What's up, man?
How much? I can hear you loud and clear. This is gonna be great.
Oh, we can hear you now too. So
Yeah, I got the microphone. So let me see.
that's what it's-
I have to back it up a little bit. Yeah. So how's everything with you?
I'm good, man. I'm just tired. So
I feel you. I have to drive like 2.5 hours home after this today. So
yeah. Well, what I thought was going to be a 3-hour trip each way yesterday for those wheels was a 4-hour trip,
wow.
but yeah, I just ended up staying down in Maryland last night. So
Yeah. So you got those SVT wheels for your Crown Vic, right? Today.
the like '07, '09 GT 500 wheels. So
Yeah, those are gonna look great on the car.
yeah, I'm trying to get them. Like I said, you probably get the center of some of them done gray or black. So change it and make them a little different than Rob's.
Yeah.
So,
And then what else is next after that? What's up, Pete?
what's up?
I said, what else is next after you put the wheels on?
Coilovers. So, actually, Wednesday, or I'm taking off. We're closing my shop for a few days, so we're actually gonna. I'll be making a post. We're going to pull that motor out of the van at my friend's house
Yep.
this weekend. So he's got to get the van out of his yard.
Nice.
So
I know you're excited for that. You've been talking about it for a couple of months now, maybe even longer.
yeah, I wish we had done it earlier because it's going to be hot as hell. But
It is
it's got
what
to
it
be
is.
done. So, with, um, and then Dale can't make it. It's Canada Day, and he forgot about it. And then Rob's tied up with like mob union stuff.
Oh man.
They're trying to renegotiate their union contract, so
Yeah,
he won't.
I think I seen that on his story. He was in like some office or something a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but,
Got the Black Car Guru coming on here in a bit. So do you want to talk about until then? I'm gonna send him a request right now. Sorry about that. I'm not home, so the live is kind of different for me today. Do you want to talk about uh, the meet that you just hosted?
yeah, we did another Philly Panther meet. We did our delayed. It was like spring summer meet. We did a Saturday night meet, which everything kind of unraveled with that. We got a lot of unwanted attention in Philly. Somebody was on Facebook. There's a Facebook group that complains about the what they call boom parties. A lot of times, like the poppies will they got rolling concert stages, basically like jeeps and everything with nothing but speakers, and usually go down near the water and blast the systems across the Delaware River. So like people in Jersey complain. There's a Facebook page, and some woman who didn't even know about what we do was already like, "Oh, we need to shut this down before it happens," and so it got a bunch of unwanted attention. Unfortunately, the meet for Saturday night that we were going to do the documentary, a few things happened. Dale couldn't make it down for the weekend, so that kind of threw the documentary dinner into disarray. And then the restaurant got a call from somebody, well, from the parking garage, because somebody told the parking garage about us going to do a meet there and the dinner. So my man Han, I'll talk to him. Maybe in the fall, we might be able to use the parking garage officially, but just pay for security to be there, like keeping an eye and make it legit. I'll work on that. We'll see what happens. If Dale's coming down, we'll try to do the dinner.
Okay.
Um, you know. So we ended up meeting in Fairmount Park Saturday night, and the road I had picked ended up being like the police had part of that lockdown, but we were able to pull it off. So it was a good time. The heat was brutal, so I think it caused a lot of people not to come through. But thanks to everybody, it did roll through. It was a good time. Um,
Yeah. I mean, the heat kind of made it a slow day, but we made it work. The Black Car Guru just got in here, so let's send him an invite. But yeah, that meet was great. We still had about 20 Panthers there, maybe 22, maybe
yeah,
more. So
like there were some people that were there early and left, and other people came later and everything. But it was a good time.
Hello, my broskies.
oh man,
Here we go.
how's it going?
It's going good. I forgot it may be 8 o'clock on your side. It's 7 o'clock over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have figured that much.
Yes. How's it going?
Pretty good. Nice to meet you, man. Thanks for jumping on the live with us today. We're all
Man,
excited. I'm excited. I didn't find my moonshine, so
it's cool. It's cool. I ran out myself. I'm
oh
off,
man,
I'm off a wine cooler and a little bit of justice.
that's not bad. I had a couple of beers today, so I'm right there
Yes.
with you.
I can't
How's it,
believe First off, I want to say it's an honor to be a part of, this live. The Panther community really been rocking with me lately. Y'all make me want to go get a Crown Vic. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You have to. There's no other way to do it.
Yeah, do it.
Yes,
And thank you, man. It's all of us. I mean, Dale and Rob aren't on here tonight, but we all enjoy your page, man. We have fun. It's like spread the word. It's like it's entertaining. It's educating and entertaining.
thank you.
So
I try to balance both, man. See, down here, they don't. Down here, people don't. They don't know how to do both down here, and nobody really taught me how to kind of, be different when it comes to this. So I kind of had to experiment over the few years that I have been where I am now. So it's like, man, just dude, like I appreciate it coming from y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
No problem.
Like I think before I got to where I am now, you probably know this guy. His name Mr. Random
Yep.
Reviews.
yeah,
I'm a big fan of that man's like YouTube channel. Before anybody else, it was always him. So it's like that's how I kind of figured out what works with Panthers and things like that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. That was one of my questions. One of my later questions I had for you was if you were familiar with Mr. Random, seeing that he was from Tennessee too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Yeah, his videos used to hit my they still do. His videos used to hit my my For You page on YouTube, but not sure if it's called a For You. But on YouTube, his videos used to be the first one that pop up. It was him and some guy with a Panther from New York or something like that.
yeah,
But yeah, it was him. He out of everybody, his videos popped up the most.
that's what's
He
up.
made me want Mercury Marauder. I want
Oh
one of
man,
them now.
we all want him Marauder.
Man,
I would
the
love him.
BBW Panther,
Oh, oh man.
BBW Mustang.
So like another question I had for you was like, what's the first car you ever got into?
Ooh, God. First car I ever got into was a 95 Caprice.
Oh man,
First car I ever wrecked was my El Camino.
I seen a picture of you in the El Camino from back in the day. You had a
Oh my
certain
God.
tire on.
Yes, I love that damn thing. It was just, not only did I wreck it and rebuild it, but the biggest issue that I didn't tell a lot of people was the suspension was absolutely horrible. It was horrible. It was like maybe 450 horsepower on a stock suspension, stock rear end and everything.
Dang.
I'm going through transmissions, and eventually I upgraded to that TH400, but it was just downhill. And plus I was in high school, so I got kind of tired of dealing with it, asking my pops for money and stuff like this. So
Yep.
it was a mess. So man, I'm gonna do another build. I just been focused on getting the shop lately. I'll be close to downtown Memphis.
Oh
So
man.
yeah. So whenever you want to visit, come on down.
Yeah, I think I seen that post. You was working on your own Black Car Guru headquarters or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, it's gonna be
yeah.
absolutely crazy.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yes, so
So, so the El Camino was pretty much one of your first builds
it
that you started
was
building.
it was probably I think it was the third one. The first two was what the fuck was that? It was a Lincoln Mark 8 and it was a Lincoln Mark 8, and I helped my neighbor build his Honda Civic. It was a B series swap. But we
Yeah,
both used to do a little racing here and there. Got our ass kicked because it was mediocre swap, but
it
it
was,
was pretty
it was
alright.
probably fun though. It was fun though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like the first just builds that I started doing was with a whole lot of old heads and things like that. Every city, no matter where you from, got that one old head or a group of old heads. They sit under a tree, drink, which subsequently where I started drinking moonshine. And I used to get my ass whooped by my mom. She like, "Why you smell like a baboon's ass?" Like, what you mean?
Oh man,
I was drinking with the old guys. We break down the 350 small block, some 454s, and
man.
the car culture virus took a hold of me.
Especially down in Memphis, there's a lot of donks down there, right?
Man, listen, here in Memphis, and it's like, is it a lot of the things that I know me? It's like almost common sense for like all the guys that deal with cars down here, because all we have to do down here is go to Beale Street, or build cars. That's it. There's literally nothing else. It may be something else for you to do down here because you're an out of towner, but we've been here all our life. So all we have to do is race and just build shit. That's it.
It's cool though. That's a lifestyle.
Yes, I love it. I wouldn't give it up for the world.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
what's
So.
up. So no, you can
You
go
said
ahead.
what? Yeah. So like, yeah. I'm just like I said. I'm honored that y'all even rock with me the way y'all do. Cause like for days I've been debating on pulling the trigger on getting a Panther. Like I didn't know Panther Mafia was so big. Like y'all are probably 10 times bigger than all of the Mopar guys.
You think
Well,
so?
so that's what something I'll explain is like Panther Mafia is a crew.
Right.
So there's all different crews. Like Panther Mafia is one crew within the whole Panther community.
Sorry
Mm,
about that.
You know, so not everybody's Panther Mafia. They're their crew. There's other crews like you got Crown Vic boys that have been around
I
forever.
Yeah.
remember them.
Uh,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
so like they're still strong as hell. Like there's Maybach in Philly. I don't know if you follow her, Maybach CVB.
Yeah.
She got the purple Crown Vic. Yeah, she
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. I seen her.
Yeah, she was just in Texas. She's been in the New York car shows, like Philly car shows, Rick Ross's show. Like, so that's the thing. There's all different
Mm,
clubs and groups within the Panther community.
right.
So, like we do Panthers United with Derek and everything as part of the magazine. So, we at Carlisle we were set up, in Panthers United. There's like Capital Panthers out in PA. They're a club. Like, so we work with what we do with Panthers United. We work with different groups within the Panther community, and just kind of
Mm,
come together. Like it's like like with what we do with what Derek's doing and what I help him with, and Dale with the documentary. It's like we're like the United Nation of Panthers. Like we work with different clubs and groups to do just build the community.
right.
You know.
And y'all have been doing a very good job too. Like I kid you not, like I've probably been vested in every section of the car culture, and there is literally nothing bad coming from you guys. It's always when something happened, it's always the Camaro guys, the Mopar guys, the Honda guys, but just Crown Vic guys and gals just be chilling. Like I don't hear nothing. And the fact that y'all have a whole documentary and a magazine, that blow my mind. I ain't gonna lie. I'm impressed.
Man,
I'm thoroughly
man,
impressed.
that's appreciated coming from you, especially. You have a huge brand, so like
Yeah,
a huge
I
brand.
know. Dale with the documentary couldn't make it. He's in Canada. It's Canada Day, and he forgot the date, so he's got a commitment with that. But I know he had been looking forward to getting on here and talking with you because he's a huge fan of you too. So I mean, we're honored to have you on here.
Man, I'm honored myself. I can't wait till you have the next Panther meet. I really want to come. I've been
Yeah,
itching to travel somewhere.
yeah. I'll
You got
let
to
you
come
know.
to Carlisle, man. Like Ford Nationals, insane. Like in Carlisle, PA.
Yeah.
It's the trip. I mean, it was the largest Ford meet in the world, and this year it broke all the records of their past meets. So, I mean, they had like you would go nuts there. Like they had drag race Mustangs, the
Mm,
hydrogen peroxide rocker powered Mustang from like I think it was like 1972 or something. They had
right.
full Shelby's, everything. Like you
Mm.
definitely got to make it to the Ford Nationals.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down. Besides, I do something like that. I would definitely like to drive a Panther down there and meet you guys. Besides, I got these damn stage 3 cams
Yeah, you told me though.
and I need something to do with them. So I think I know what I'm gonna do with them.
Grabbing Crown
Right.
Vic.
Yeah, exactly. See, down here they like 1,500 to maybe $3,000. So
That's not
getting
bad.
one in getting one in good condition won't be hard at all. It's just I've been see because me I have social anxiety. A lot of people don't know this, but I do have some type of social anxiety. I could be around people that I know and love, but new people make me kind of squeamish, because there's a lot going on in the world right now, and I'm
Yep.
just not too fond of big crowds, especially being from Memphis and things like that. Anything just happens. So I look forward to being around y'all. I want to expand my circle because I be so secluded, man. If it ain't doing videos or tending to my wife and kids, I'm not up for it. So this will definitely been.
There's nothing wrong with that either, though.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong
man,
with
for real.
No,
It just
I know how that is, man. My circle is small. Like, there's a lot of people I know, but people I consider friends is a small circle. Like,
mm,
because when I did everything in the music industry, you know how it is when you're doing something, everybody wants to be your friend.
mm-hmm,
And that's why, like, when Derek and I met, I told him, I was like, look, like, we talked before we met, but I told him, I was like, look, man, I'll give you some advice and give you tips, but you can either take it or leave it. It's not going to bother me.
exactly.
It's like I'm trying to help you. It's not what you can do for me. It's what I can help do for you because you're doing something positive for everybody.
Yeah,
So
I try to I try to keep my opinions like unbiased. I'm not biased at all. I love anything with four wheels, but it's like I do get those questions like, bro, how do I make a 2018 Impala faster than a Hellcat? Why would you want to do that? Like, there's no after. I've had guys cuss me out like badly because I didn't tell them how to make they Dodge Neon faster than a Ferrari. Like, bro, you supposed to be the guru. I'm like, listen to your request.
yeah,
You want to make a commuter car go 200 miles an hour. You know that takes money, right? It's like, man, what? Give me a budget. Give me a budget. Okay, okay. But like I said, I try not to be unbiased. A lot of folks was mad at me because I was talking about Crown Victorias. They was like, bro, why would you waste your time? Bro, that's a boat. And so is a Hellcat. Like, bro, y'all sitting on an old Mercedes-Benz chassis. Only thing different is the Hemi and the interior.
yeah.
My point.
No,
So I've
yeah.
been
It's
standing up for you guys.
no.
Man,
Well, I mean, I know. We all love when you break out the moonshine and when you call cats out, like when cats have come at you, it's hilarious.
talk
Like
about it all the time. Talk
I'm
about
just
it
like,
all
oh,
the time.
here we go.
Look, so this the way this happened. Because there was, okay, where I'm from, you gotta learn, you gotta know how to roast. Here in Memphis, it's one thing literally everybody down here does. When you first meet somebody, when you get down here, the first thing they're gonna do is look you from head to toe back to your head again. They just develop maybe 5 in the chamber. They got 5 roasts for you immediately. So one day I was just minding my business, and this dude who profile pic of him chilling in a swimming pool, he said something completely disrespectful. And I said, you know what? I don't care if I get blocked on Instagram or get shadow banned. I gotta go after this guy, and it's just been uphill ever since. If I whip out that moonshine, it's going down.
Oh,
I'm
I
like, bro,
know.
Yeah, we
I'm
already
like,
we
why
know
y'all
that.
coming for me for? See, because if you notice, there's not a lot of content creators that'll do that. They don't go that distance. It's always everything's more uniform. And before I got to where I am, I studied that. I'm like, you can't just get on social media and say certain things. With me, I have to navigate because there's a lot of young kids watching me, a lot of men, women, and people of all ages watching me. So I have to be careful not to offend people while making them laugh.
Yeah,
Some content creators are just flat out boring. And I didn't want to take that approach. You can't just go on somebody's YouTube channel and watch a video on them talking about all the different specs of a Crown Victoria. You'll go to sleep. Me,
yeah,
I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. Most definitely.
Yeah,
Most definitely. So it's down, it's just hard to explain, but down here, people are attracted to popularity, not talent. So I actually made it big outside of Memphis, like outside of Tennessee. Then when people picked up on who I was, bro, I know him I went to school with him.
yeah.
Oh, and then
That was my
yeah,
next question. Was like, what made you start creating the content, and like, how long did it take for you to start noticing that you was growing and stuff like that?
you're not gonna believe this. You ain't gonna believe it. So it's 20, it's 2021.
Mm,
No, it's 2020. TikTok at that moment, I think, was called Musically. It was called Musically at
something like
first.
that. I remember that. Yep.
I made an account. but I said, screw it. I ain't never get back on it. I thought it was stupid because I break dance and things like that, but I didn't too much care for that.
Yep.
Cool. So 2021, and everybody's blowing up off of just random stupid stuff. And my damn co-worker at the time, because I just quit a welding job last year, July 28th. I was part of the 6-figure welding job.
Man.
It was cool, but the management absolutely sucked. But co-worker Gino came up to me and said, listen, man, your personality is absolutely wild. Not only do you sing, play guitar, dance, break dance, write poetry, rap, and do all these other things, but people gravitate towards you. I said, man, cool, but I don't care for validation. He said, man, just give it a try. So I ended up giving it a try. And by September, when I caught COVID 2021, I ended up blowing up. The first car video that I posted was the Coyote versus the LS. And that video did like 46,000 views. So then came 2021. So I kept posting videos all the way to 2020, posting videos all the way to 2022 I made. And shit just took off. My YouTube at the time had like 19 subscribers. I kid you not, I don't know what happened. It just ramped up. But by July, I already had 100,000 views. July of 2022. So I hit 100,000 views within that first few months. And it was just sticking to my normal routine. The comedy aspect didn't kick in until like maybe a month after that. I didn't know I was funny. I just dialed down on it. Like I said,
From Memphis. So
yeah, it's like down here, you gotta be funny. You have to be something. You just can't be no plain individual. It's beautiful people of all colors, of all spectrums, all of them funny down here. So, I had already been dealing with cars, but social media was uncharted territory. I didn't care for that. I didn't care for none of this. But then when I saw the power of social media, I dialed down on it. I said, you know what? I could do this. So fast forward to July 2023, I was in a little pickle. I'm like, we got this new management at our job. I'm driving from Memphis to Horn Lake, Mississippi to work. I'm getting taxed twice. So I'm getting taxed by Memphis and I'm getting taxed by Mississippi. I can't stand it. Then on top of it, I had anger issues at first. My boss, I think he was like a district manager or something. Like, he didn't know the job. He didn't know nothing about welding. I gave him a welder and said, can you show me what a MIG weld is? He said, I don't even know. I said, all right, cool. Shut your mouth then. Went back and forth with that. I said, you know what? I can't do this. I'm already working 12 to 16 hours a day and really making nothing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to walk out on a limb and I'm going to trust my own instincts. And it's been good ever since. Like, next month, I mark a whole, June. Yeah. Next month, I mark a whole year. A whole year working for myself. And I'm happy. I got to meet people. Man, I'm happy.
that's what's up. That's what's up. That's a crazy story though to see
Man, it was
yourself
crazy.
that bad. Like,
Yeah. Because like I said, I studied a lot of YouTubers and content creators. They were really informational, but that was pretty much it. Like, the only funny person that I could listen to was literally Mr. Random. He had a personality that I liked, and it kind of influenced me to just be my normal goofy kooky self, and that's why I gravitate towards his content a lot, and it just things happen faster than I would like. Yeah, I couldn't get a grasp on the power that I had. I didn't know I had this big of an influence already. So it's like, yeah. So I just been refining my content and things lately.
that's what's up,
Well,
man. It's good to see.
and that's one thing that, like, with me, I've worked in the music industry and around a lot of big people, and like, um, I, the energy you have and a lot of things kind of reminds me of ODB, like Dirty, because like
Oh yeah,
when you pull out the moonshine, I'm like, oh, here we go.
I'm like,
And
oh
it
yeah.
was like roll with ODB.
I
It was
love
like sometimes
ODB.
I'd be like, oh shit, here we go. Now what's about to happen? Like,
Yes.
but that's what's, like you said. I mean, there's like a whole bunch of like saltine cracker, you know, just bland people doing stuff online, and your personality, you know what I mean, that's like you one minute you're breakdancing, another minute you're rapping, and next thing you're snapping on somebody, or you're just giving people information on. I mean, that's what's nice about it is you know what I mean. It's not, you haven't tried to conform to like the little square box that most people are in.
New,
That
new.
that kind
That
of
was the huh?
you can go ahead. My bad. You
No,
go
you go
ahead.
ahead. I ain't gonna interrupt you.
Well, that kind of leads into my next questions. We've all seen you rap online a little bit. What is some of your favorite hip hop artists?
Oh, oh my God.
I know
Let's
there's some
see.
Memphis in that mix.
Oh, you better know it. To be honest with you, it's just a few Memphians. All the, for example, from Memphis, you got Lord Infamous, you got Project Pat, Player Fly, you got who else? Oh my God, you got this guy named Z Dog from Memphis. You got Project Pat. No, not I said him already. Gangsta Boo. Who else? Man, there's a lot of guys. If you're talking about new guys, I like Eddie Valero. I love Kia Shine. Man, shit. Who else? It's a lot of people. I love Young Dolph. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty cool rappers though, bro. Like, as far as lyrical rappers, I am a diehard MF Doom fan.
Oh,
I love oh I
man.
love I
I'm a
love
big MF Doom
ODB.
fan too. I feel that. I feel that. That's what's
Man,
up.
I think my favorite song from MF Doom is Fancy Clown.
Oh,
Man.
man.
Oh my God.
That's off that Mad Villainy album.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love Rhinestone Cowboy. One
Recording.
Beer, probably my second favorite. I love Accordion. Man, let's see who else. I love like I said, here you hit the nail on the head. I love ODB. I love Method Man. I love Red Man. I love who else? Man, I love Kendrick. I love J. Cole. I used to like Drake, but it's like, it is not me being biased. It just, now that I see him for who he really is, it's just not tasteful. It's not tasteful to me. I love real MCs. I like LL Cool J, for example. I love real lyricism, and I'm working on some stuff now. I was just writing before y'all had hit me up.
That's what's up.
I,
Yeah, so
I was gonna hit you up, but I mean, now that you know who I am, I'm gonna like next time Jizz is down there or something, I'm gonna make sure we get you on the guest list, like VIP, and get you hooked up for a show or Woo show or whatever. So
oh man, it's going down. I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready. It's just, man, like, it's parts to this. It's parts to this that people don't even get to see. Like, for example, there's a reason why a lot of, like you said, there's a lot of saltine YouTubers out there. Like, they're just plain, like, the reason why a lot of them don't want to work with me, the reason why black YouTubers here don't want to work with me is because I don't conform. I'm not uniform. I don't have like a specific thing that I do. They won't. My mom always said, "There's no big eyes and little U's." If that make any sense. You see, down here, people only like when you say yes all the time. I can't do that. I can't. I'm not James Pumphrey from Donut Media. I'm nowhere near that. I can't do that. I'm not Nolan from Donut Media. I'm not. Who else? I'm not. None of these big 3 million sub YouTubers. I'm just Lil Gary. I'm Lil Gary. That's
yeah,
who
but
I am.
eventually you are going to be though. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like the more people that find out about you, the more followers you're going to get.
Yeah. And I'm gonna still be the same moonshine drinker. I don't drink moonshine like back to back. Like, I need a reason. I've been hoping somebody roast me lately so I could go buy a bottle. Ah, hey baby.
Oh, man.
And the one thing that, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If you want to know the source of my power, I ain't gonna lie. A good woman, man, a good woman who your backbone keep you stable. My wife keep me stable. Like, y'all have no idea, because a large part of me be wanting to snap off on people all the time, like all the time. She be like, babe, listen, it's okay. Just calm down, focus on your videos. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. That's what
That's
I'm gonna do. Yes,
that's
Mrs.
all it
Guru.
takes sometimes. That little reinforcement. Yeah.
Yes, man. Like, dude, like it'll be days where I don't even feel like making a video. She'll be like, listen, babe, it's been like 3 hours. Don't you supposed to be making a video? I said, yeah, damn, I sure do. Yeah, let me hop on this right now. So, and it's not just with the videos. Like I do tend to build a whole lot of projects. The Crown Vic is definitely one of them. I have this new Edge Mustang I supposed to go get tomorrow. Transmission was absolutely shot. I think the guy that originally had it was doing donuts or something, because when the guy at the transmission shop called me, he said, listen, were you doing donuts in this car? I was like, no, man, literally all 4 gears are shattered. How do you shatter the all gear, including the reverse gear? I was like, I didn't do it. I bought it as a project from somebody. And another project that I am working on is this Lexus. The biggest issue with trying to build something nobody's ever done is that you gotta build some of your own parts, try to figure out where everything goes. So it's a 2001 Lexus GS 300 that I'm trying to stuff a supercharged 5.3 in. I'm gonna go with a CD 009 transmission. I gotta get a custom drive shaft and things like that. I just waiting to get the paperwork cleared for this shop so I can actually start working on this. It is a hassle, bro. Like nothing is going to go as planned, and I have to tell people that literally every video.
Yeah.
You may be planning to build the fastest truck in your city. You got to take into account parts might not come on time. You may not have parts for it. You may have to custom make them. You have to take into account how much it costs to ship stuff, and you got to have a budget.
Yep.
God dang it.
But
You gotta
but then
have the
also,
time.
like you said in the beginning, it comes back to like having the whole package where it's like then you got to make sure your suspension and everything else is up to, you know what I
Yes.
mean? People just think the people think, oh, I mean, especially with like the Crown Vics, like people buy a P71. It's like, all right, you like I did. I bought it. My car was a supervisor car, so it was low miles, but had a lot of idle hours. But it's like a lot of these were cop cars. They were beat on. The transmissions are beat, and it's like suspensions beat. So it's like, yeah, you could stuff 500 horsepower into a car, but it's like, is everything else going to hold up under it?
That's the all of that's important. You can't just, and that's why a lot of folks like, man, why you don't talk about the brakes? Like that's a self-explanatory thing. You don't just go put 900. You can build a 900 horsepower LS all day. Gap the piston rings, get a better oil pump, ARP head studs, main studs, and things like that, right? I mean, add boost, but what are you gonna do with your transmission? Okay, after you build that, what are you gonna do with your rear end? What material drive shaft are you gonna run? And people get discouraged by that because damn, man, it really does take money. Yeah, you don't just magically wake up and start deciding you're gonna build something. LS don't cost $5,000. LS swap don't cost $5,000 no more. These guys that done told me they spent about $26,000 on the LS swap box Chevy and still got like 1 second. It was an Infinity and still got about $20,000 more dollars to go.
Man.
I say, man, it's not cheap. So
Yeah, I think people wake up sometimes and think that the parts are just gonna be in the garage for them. So
yeah,
definitely takes money.
yeah, it just doesn't work like that. If I wish it did. People assume because I'm this head figure of the car community, I don't even consider myself that. I don't care about a title. I just like to make videos and make people feel good. But people assume, bro, you need to, with all that knowledge, you need to have a Lamborghini. Like, bro, I'm a regular person like you. I eat bologna sandwiches with freaking, you know, I'm the same as you, bro. I eat ramen noodles, dude.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. That's pretty cool though.
that's
You're really humble about
another
like
story.
the whole brand and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, what's time?
So
So,
another question I had, out of the Panthers, the Crown Vic, the Lincoln Town Car, the Mercury Grand Marquis, the Marauder, which one would you drive? If someone all
Ooh,
4 of them for free
ooh,
right now,
Lord
which one would you take?
Jesus. Okay,
And you had all the
let's
parts
go.
for all the modifications you wanted to make to it.
The crazy part about all of this is the first car that I ever wanted was a lowrider, but not just any lowrider. It was one of them. It was like a '92. First car I ever wanted was a '92. It was one of them square, but I'm not sure was it a '92 or '93. It was
That,
one of them early model square body Lincolns. You know, they
yeah,
turned
those.
lowriders, and yeah,
That's what
I wanted one of them. If
got me
I,
into Panthers too.
bro, oh my God,
Yeah, those on
yeah. So
lowriders crazy looking.
yeah, but if you talking about now, I'd have to get a Grand Marquis. I definitely have to get one. They probably the highest of the Panthers out here. It's like all the Lincoln Town cars be kind of beat up. All of the P71s be kind of beat up. You can
Yep.
still find them for a good price if you intend to manual swap it or just rebuild it auto trans. But
Yeah,
you know, a good high priced one, good one with low mileage, it'll definitely be a Grand Marquis.
yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah,
And
gotta.
you're lucky down there because you got rust free. So
Yes, that's the biggest part. That's the biggest part, man. That's the man. That's the biggest part, dog. Yeah, I'm just glad because believe it or not, all the vehicles that I want that aren't even in Memphis. They be like up north or way down in Florida somewhere. And I don't be feeling like paying $1,000 to ship a car
So,
down here. You know,
yep.
I ain't got time for that. It's very very high. I don't like body work. There's one thing, it's two things I don't like. I don't like wiring and I don't like body work. I'll install shit and make sure it's hooked up properly all day, but I hate wiring. I hate it. Like, I hate wiring.
So, so one thing that these guys make fun of me for is how slow I drive. I know you do like drag strip events and all that. Are you a
Yeah.
fast driver though
No,
normally, or are you gonna
no,
just
I'm not.
cruise around?
No, down here, you gotta be a defensive driver because these folks will take you out like it'll just be me and my wife. We'll just be just cruising somewhere, you know, minding our own business. But people just fly all by you, you know, cut all through traffic, damn near hit your car. So down here, you got to kind of drive a little fast. You got to be a defensive driver,
Yeah.
you know, offensive and defensive driver down here. So, you know, I drive fast when I need to. I'm just not gonna drive fast 24/7. That's just crazy, you know. It's
yeah,
crazy.
I mean, plus too, if you got your wife and kids in the car, that's a different
Exactly,
situation.
Yeah.
exactly. And plus,
But
we
I
got
mean,
like a
it's the same in Philly and New York and everywhere. Like people are just insane driving, and then now you got everybody trying to be needs for speed on the highway and
exactly,
GTA and whatnot.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so plus you can't really drive fast on certain streets in Memphis because it looked like somebody done dropped about 1,000 artillery shells.
Oh
Like
man,
there's no no reason why pothole knocked two of your teeth out. No,
yeah,
no.
it's like that up here too. The potholes are terrible.
Yes, you'll be ordering a new ball joint from eBay. Yeah,
Crazy.
so mm-hmm.
So I know, I mean, with this, when Derek and I had talked about everything, we wanted to find out more about you and what you do and how you do things. So, going back to the music thing with me, like I've seen how different people that I've worked with over the years, like create their rhymes and put things together. So how long does it take you to when you do one of your episodes, like to come up with what you're going to say? Because I know you piece some stuff together. So is there like, are you kind of doing it in a day, or you doing it a couple days, or you just
Oh,
throw it in a couple
you talking
hours?
about you talking about like the way that I make the videos and just put them out?
Yeah,
A lot of the
yeah,
knowledge is common sense. It's hard to forget things. I think my superpower is being able to retain information. I don't forget. I don't forget it all. So like when I do a video and it so happen to be something that I know already, then it's just a matter of coming up with like the craziest jokes ever. You know, just coming up with something that'll make people laugh and keep them entertained. Because if it's just boring, they're not gonna listen. No, they're not. So
yeah.
I'll be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do a video on a panther. I mean, I've seen 100 of them, hundreds, hundreds,
Yep.
hundreds of them. So it be down uphill from there. So it don't take me but about good 30 minutes to like an hour. And that's mainly because of the jokes, because I want to make sure I don't tell the same joke twice. If you go back and watch my videos, you've never heard me say the same joke twice at all. At all. So I just try to keep it interesting.
That's what's up. Yeah, I wondered that too. But that means you put out so on a very good day, like on the day you're feeling really motivated. How many videos can you finish in one day?
Man, the most videos I did in one day was like 10 of them. And I have to absolutely not have anything to do.
Hmm.
Anything, because between you know, doing some things around the house to just being around my wife, because you know my kids gone pretty much the entire summer, so it's just been me and my wife. Between me and my wife, or you know, me tending to a lot of other things in my personal life,
Yep.
um yeah, I could squeeze out five of them easily.
That's
But
a lot.
the way
That's a
social
lot,
media,
though.
huh?
That's a lot of videos,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, I could do even more, but I don't believe in quality. I mean, I don't believe in quantity over quality. You know, I could put out, you know, five good ones. It's people that wouldn't even mind. They wouldn't mind, you know, doing video, me dropping back to back. I did it before. They've done like numbers, but me, I'm just not comfortable with it. I just want to drop one good video, get people going, and if I feel like dropping maybe two more, I do
Yep.
that. Simple.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your favorite modification to be done to a car?
Ooh, cams, 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 all day.
I
You
had to
see it,
ask you that question.
cams, favorite,
Yeah, I already,
favorite. I love cams. You could, you know, you could do colder intakes and things like that, but I don't. To me, I don't think they really do anything.
Yep.
You know, you people do colder intakes. If it to me, my favorite modifications would be cams, long tube headers. I'm having trouble finding some for the new Edge. Um, what else? Oh, and 373 gears.
Okay.
Love
Okay.
it.
Okay.
My
Yeah, a lot of
favorite
people
three.
do the 73s on the Panthers, so I'm familiar with the 373 gear.
Mm,
So,
yeah, that's my car is manual swap. That's what I got is 373. So it's I know those cats running 410s, but I love the 373s. Like,
mm,
because most of the stuff I'm doing is like country back road, mountain road stuff. But
right.
that's
Yeah. But listen, I hate to cut this short. I have to tend to some things. I love you guys having me. I look forward to doing this again. Schedule another one. I do it. Just hit me up. I love you
definitely.
guys. Just y'all be safe.
You
all
as
right,
well.
man. Thank you so
Thanks for
much,
joining,
and yeah,
man.
well, it's an honor, man. It's like
Nah, it's an honor.
Yes, sir.
I
thanks,
I
love.
man.
I
appreciate it.
appreciate this. Next time you see me, who knows? May have a Panther.
Yeah,
We'll be in the San
if you
Marquis.
have if you're watching and haven't seen, it's the Black Car
Yes,
Guru.
sir. The one and only.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all stay safe. God
All
bless.
right, you as
All right, man.
well, bro.
Thanks. All right, man. Peace.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was definitely fun,
Yeah,
man.
that
It's like,
was awesome.
yeah, it's it's an honor to have him on on here. So
And he's really
it's if you don't,
humble.
yeah, if you don't follow him because
Yeah.
he's very informative and it's entertaining too
Yep.
at times.
He
But
knows his stuff when it comes to cars. So it's definitely cool to watch his content every once in a while. And he's covered the Panther platform on his page a bunch of times. He gave Panther Magazine a shout out, and he gave Homework a shout out earlier this year or late last year. So you guys should
yeah,
definitely go and try to find those.
yeah, he's shown Mafia a lot of love
Yep,
too. So he's
yep, he
definitely,
definitely showed them love with Panther Mafia. So
yeah. So I mean, and well, going back to Mr. Random Reviews, we got to shout him out. July 13th in New York, Mr. Random Reviews Panther Fest coming up. So
yep,
hopefully you guys can make it out.
it's
It's gonna be a
from
good time.
2 o'clock to 5 o'clock at I think it's called Trout Ponds Park, and I
Yeah,
forget the town, but it's in New York. kind of upstate, I believe, a few hours from the city. So it's pinned on the Panther Magazine Instagram account, so you guys can check it out there. Um, I'm assuming he's going to have a huge turnout because he usually does it in Tennessee, but this year he's going to do it in New York, so it should be great.
Yeah. So, and then I guess we'll talk about started we got Panther performance underscore Panthers Instagram that we just started.
Yep.
It's not a lot of content on it now yet, but we're gonna try to do something a little different. We're gonna be doing the other day I did a poll on there as far as gearing. We're gonna have fun with it. We're just gonna have different polls and different information. We're gonna spotlight anybody that's got a Panther with performance upgrades. So not just cutting springs and straight piping, like headers, coilovers, like real performance stuff. There's a lot of Panthers out there with like going fast. Leader. What's her Instagram?
Who's that?
She drag races. She got the black.
Um, oh, LTR Cola 007
Yeah,
with that girl, the girl, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
her page.
her. I mean, there's a lot of people that we're just going to repost their cars. We'll do some spotlights on the cars. I talked to Chris from ADTR about it the other day. We had a good conversation about stuff, and just kind of there's Muscle Vix and everything on Facebook, but for Instagram, the performance underscore Panthers is part of the Panther Magazine family,
Yep.
and we're gonna Derek's gonna start doing in some of the issues. We'll have spotlights on cars that are decked out performance wise, and also like different upgrades and everything, like discussions on things you can do, make the cars handle better, stop better. Uh,
It's gonna
to
be
try to try to add a little something to it.
yeah, some more informative stuff as far as performance. I know I post everyone's car from stock to heavily modified with the Panther performance page. It's going to be very informative on like different parts. Didn't you just do a poll about the gears? I'm not sure if you already spoke about that.
Yeah, that was the first poll we talked about. Who was running 327. I mean, I didn't go into the Grand Marquis, the taller gears, but we talked, did a poll on who was running 327s, 355s, 373s, 410s.
Yep.
Got a bunch of different polls that we'll do, just kind of see what people are doing, what they're into. I think one of the next polls we're going to do is one of them, I'm just going to ask people what kind of racing they're into, like all the different car, Indy cars, sprint cars, like just have it's just everything kind of race related, car related, performance related. Just have fun with it. Try to be interactive, and like I said, the big thing is to start spotlighting people's cars, and because there's a lot of builds out there that there's people that aren't even that big on like doing social media.
They
So
have a crazy car.
you know yeah, just
Yeah,
we'll have some fun with it. So,
that's going to be awesome.
what's going on with the magazine?
The magazine, I'm going to start putting orders out. I mean, start ordering new issues soon. Hopefully this week. I'll order the next two, which is 23 and 24. I've kind of been slacking on it, especially with all the traveling I've been doing for meets. Um, I've been shipping out subscription plans, but as far as the actual magazine, I'm done with 23 to 27. I'm almost done with 28, and I have 29 to 41 in my email. So I just have to sit down and just finish everything. And kind of a sneak peek, I guess you can say. I've been doing my research. I plan on buying a printer and printing these myself and making it a lot easier. So I'll be able to put out more. And yeah, so that's kind of my next investment. That's kind of what I've been working towards. And once I do that, I'll be able to put out as many magazines as I want. So I'm definitely working on that right now. But I'm pretty much already ahead of the magazine by like 10 issues right now. So I don't have to do too much. It's really just ordering and shipping and trying to stay on top of all the orders and stuff like that.
And I know we talked earlier about so you're going to do the fall meet in Massachusetts again.
Yep, that may be in November or late October. Um, I'm gonna come up with a date this week and make a flyer for it. Hopefully, you guys can make the drive. It'll probably be on the beach and where my office is, especially during that time. The beach will be super empty, so parking won't be an issue at all.
Yeah, I mean if you do it on a Sunday, I'll roll up. So
Okay. And then your fall meet will be like a month or two before that, right? Early September.
yeah, I talked to V8 Riders. They'll host a Saturday night event again,
Okay.
and then we'll do the Sunday meet. I'm still trying to get back to the Navy Yard, so I got to go down there and try to talk to them again.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure you'll figure it out. That's a great spot, man. If we can get back over there, that'll be awesome.
And so a side note, when I was coming back from Maryland, my friend hit me up and he's like, "Oh, gee, there's this cops and rodders show in Newark, Delaware." I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just roll through and see what's going on. And when I got there, I was talking to people, and they were like, "Oh, it's a charity thing, and the money they raise from the car entries goes to this charity." So I was like, you know what? I'll throw in $20 and just I don't care. I didn't care about an award. I mean, I just rolled up but there was a lot of cool cars, but they had the Newark they had Newark police, some of the state police there and everything. And I was talking with the woman that was hosting it, and I told her I'd give her some, we're going to talk. I gave her the information for Panthers United, and she hit me up on there. So we're going to talk because next year, um, because it has a lot to do with like police officers and stuff, and like my car is, not any of that anymore. I mean, other than the push bar and the spotlight, there's nothing, cop related in it anymore. But we talked to her. I'm going to talk to her more. We might be able to tie in for people that are, doing the tribute cars and everything. Maybe tie in with Panthers United with what they're doing, because since it's a charity, maybe try to get a bunch of people that, got replica or whatever police cars, get them down to the show because they'll have a separate class for that.
Yeah.
So it's just trying to expand outside of what we've been doing, man. It's like, going different routes and making connections with more people and expanding, like possibly tying into, with what they're doing, getting more Panthers of different types at different events.
Yeah. I mean, it's still early for Panther Magazine. It's still early for what me and you have been doing together. It's only been 3 years now. Well, two, because me and you didn't really start working together till the second year. So, I mean, we're only 2 years into this realistically, man. It's only going to get bigger with everything we do. So, and hopefully we bring more people out in the community because there's so many people out there that drive Panthers. So,
Yeah, and there's this I can't think of his Instagram. I hit him up, but I don't think he ever checked his messages. He does stereo installations. He does videos on like cleanly wiring systems and everything. But he's got like a Grand Marquis that he's building like a whole like speaker enclosure in the back of it and stuff. So
yeah,
I'm gonna try to get a hold of him, maybe get him on here, talk about his car, and just kind of branch out from you know different people with different aspects of the whole car community that are into the cars, and start putting a spotlight on what they're
yeah,
doing as well.
yeah, that'll be cool. A lot of cool stuff coming up, man. Summer's almost over. We got Panther Fest again in a few weeks, couple weeks. That's going to be huge. That's
Yeah,
July
the 14th.
2 to 5 in New York at Trout Ponds Park. The flyer is pinned on the Panther Magazine Instagram account. You guys can check it out. It's hosted by Mr. Random Reviews again.
Yeah, we got a Nigel coming up next month too.
Yep, Nigel of OCF.
Yeah,
We're going to be doing a live with him from his. He's actually hosting the meet that day, so we're going to be. He's going to show us the meet. We'll talk to a few of the members, And then later that night, we'll have just an actual sit down and talk to him about Panthers and Panther OCF and stuff like that. So this should be a great time.
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting the list together for live for next year. I want to got to reach out to Golly Vic. I want to try to get her on here.
Yep.
Um,
I talked.
this for the
I
rest
talked
of
to
the
her.
year.
I talked to her recently. I think she's just hanging out right now. So
Yeah, she got another car now too,
yeah,
so she
she has
got two.
another Panther.
Yeah.
They got
So
LX that's not modded yet. If anything.
So yeah, and then we got Marty and Jeff will be coming back this time from Marty's shop. We got Chris from ADTR coming up. We got Panther Lights coming up this year, and my man Cameron, who's got the Law LSX.
Yeah.
Uh, he's coming up. So, and then David Hensley will be on as well. Who's real knowledgeable. He does a lot on Facebook and everything. He's one of those guys that answers a lot of questions for people on Facebook, and when he answers, he knows. It's legit. Whatever, if he gives you advice or tells you to check something or whatever, you definitely want to listen because he knows everything. I don't know if he knows everything, but he knows quite a lot about all these cars. So we definitely got some more cool guests coming up. So
Yep. We got a lot to look forward to.
you should zoom in on the grill real quick.
Yeah, I can actually show you guys before it ends. Oh man, let me turn this around. Big thanks to Tara Tweed. I'm not sure if she's still on here. This is an actual Marauder grill. I made a YouTube video about it, and it's also posted on the page. Um, she made this herself. She handmade it with resin. And this grill, this emblem is actually from a center cap. So it's actually really really cool. Yeah, Tara's here, so thank you, Tara. This is awesome. Everyone loves it. It looks really good on the car too.
Tara's about to do some upgrades on the rear of her car. So on
Yep.
her Marauder.
She actually drives an '03 Marauder herself, so I just asked her simply if she had a Marauder grill laying around because I this is a '03, and she said she'll make me a customized one, and she gave me that at G's Panther meet last weekend, so I love it. The original one sitting in my passenger seat, getting on my nerves. I love this one.
So question for I forgot to ask you earlier. Did you get your window fixed?
No, I'm getting it fixed this week.
Oh,
My
okay.
my boy that helps me fix my car, Andrew, he said he can get it up easily. 'Cause he had the problem when he had the car, but he said he can get it back up easily. But I'm still gonna show him like four grown men was trying to pull the window up and it would not go up. So
So my question, the question I was going to have before I asked you that was, what's next on your car? What are you looking to do next on yours?
um, I want to repaint the wheels. I was thinking white at first, but now that I have this grill, I might just get a darker black, make it shine to match the grill. And then the trim pieces here, I'm thinking about. I like checkered flag, but now I'm thinking about black, making that black as well. And then I need an amp for my subs in the trunk. My stock speakers are loud, but they're not loud enough. And then probably some tint. And then I have a thrush muffler. My boy Andrew has thrush mufflers at his house. So instead of straight piping it and cutting cats off, I might just throw the mufflers on there and give it a little sound. And I think that would be it until someone persuades me to do something else, like some ADTR stuff. So yeah, and all that stuff I can do. I have friends that'll help me do it. It's just really about having time. I'm just so busy with everything with work and trying to run the magazine. I haven't really I really don't even look at my car that much. I just get in and drive it and park it. That's about it. it doesn't look bad. It's a lot better than the Vic I had.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That
yeah,
thing had a lot of rust issues.
yeah. That was an old man's car. So
But all right, man. I guess we should bounce. But thanks everybody. Thanks. It was an honor having Black Car Guru on here.
yeah, that was
Definitely
amazing.
entertaining. Like I said, if you don't follow him, follow him. He's got very informative of stuff, very entertaining. He's just does his thing, which it's what we all should do. Just do what you feel.
And be yourself doing it too. That's one thing I learned. So
And shout out to Dale and Rob. Like I said, Dale's they got Canada Day going on, so hopefully we'll get him back on here soon. And then we got Rob's homework is tied up with some union stuff, so uh,
yeah, they'll be back on here though.
yeah, we'll get everybody back on here. It's been like the D and G show recently,
Yeah, I know, but it's pretty cool. Everyone still likes it. So
but yeah, hit us up, man. Like I said, if you haven't, check out the on Instagram. I'm not doing a Facebook page for it because I figure Muscle Vicks and everybody's already been doing their thing. But it's we got new page. It's performance underscore Panthers with an S on the end, plural. Definitely gonna try to start getting some content up on there. Probably even tomorrow. Start people tag us, we'll repost their stuff, and just kind of keep it everything performance wise, like just try to see what other people are building out there and what's out there.
yep, that sounds
All
good.
right, man.
All
Yeah,
right,
hopefully.
thank you everyone for joining. Big thanks to Black Car Guru again. That was amazing that we got to meet him. He's a really cool guy and he's humble. And we'll see you guys with it next month. We have Nigel from Panther OCF. He's the president of that club, based out of Chicago, Illinois. So that should be really good. And yeah, just stay updated on the Panther Magazine page, and don't forget to check out the Performance Panthers page as well.
Yeah, I see the comment. Yeah, my cat's like, this is my little office, and I got T-shirts and stuff in here. So I normally don't let the cats in here. So it's like if I'm in here and I got the door closed, they're gonna go nuts. So it's like I let them in, and yeah, they're running around wild up in here,
Yeah,
just chilling.
they was going crazy the last meet we had. I mean, the last meeting we had here on Instagram Live. You got to
Yeah, it's like new playground time for them in here.
Yeah, they got to make
So
their presence known.
all right, man. Well, thanks, and thank you everybody for tuning in, and definitely, like I always say, support the magazine, and definitely also Panther People documentary. If you haven't checked it out yet or not, go check it out on Amazon. It's also on a couple other formats now, uh, but I'm wondering too. It's like I wonder Dale's going to do like a part two.
Yeah, he said he's gonna do something when he finished filming that one. He said he had something in mind. He's definitely not done filming Panthers, so I'm interested to see what he does next. Whatever
Yeah, and he's
he does next, I just need him to just feature me eating some food somewhere in a different state, not even with the cars.
Yeah, I think he's planning on being at Panther Fest as well.
Yep.
So
Yeah, Hoon
um,
Mark will definitely
we
be there as
also
well.
got the Panthers United.
The stickers.
Yeah, we'll be giving them out at events, so we'll have some of them up at Panther Fest. Get out those, but all right. Well, thank you everybody, and we'll catch you next month with Nigel.
Yes,
I'll probably
sir.
actually, speaking of that, I'll probably go live. I'll probably just do it since you can't make Panther Fest. We'll probably do a live on Panthers United.
Okay.
That's one thing I wanted to talk about. We'll talk about that is maybe from some of the events we'll go live from United as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, that
But
can be a post that can be made on this page as well. Just have redirect everyone to the United's page for the lives.
yeah, because like at Carlisle, I was dealing with some health issues, so I didn't get around as much. But for Panther Fest, I'll be good. So I'm probably walk around, check out some of the cars, go live, talk to people with their stuff there, and probably definitely when he does the awards, we'll go live uh, from United on that. So
I think that's a good idea.
all right, well, thank you everybody. Be safe, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Sounds good. Have a good one, G.
All right, man. You too. Thanks.
All right, peace.